Meantime, 12 states are now suing the president over his tariffs. Arizona and Oregon are leading the lawsuit. They've been joined, though, by New Mexico, New York, and others. Now, you might remember that California filed its own lawsuit last week. Now, this new one says that Trump is abusing the International Emergency Economic Powers Act by imposing tax hikes on Americans through tariffs in a way that Congress never intended. For the White House, spokesperson saying that this is just a witch hunt, says the administration's committed to using its legal authority to confront national emergencies that the U.S. actually is facing, including illegal migration and the flow of fentanyl. That's the White House statement in full. Let's bring in the State Attorney General from Arizona now, Kris Mayes, part of this lawsuit. Okay, Madam Attorney General, thank you for coming on. Make the case.
Thanks, Connell. It's good to see you. So look, we are alleging that these Trump tariffs are 100% illegal, especially under IEEPA. These are tariffs that are going to harm our states. They are already doing damage to states like Arizona. We have small businesses that are reporting that they're already having to pay more as a result of these tariffs, which are absolutely taxes. And we know that our Department of Transportation, for instance, has said that the materials it uses to build roads and highways are increasing in price as a result of these tariffs. We know that universities are having to pay more for equipment already. And so we have a duty to try to prevent these tariffs from going into place and to holding the president accountable to the law. This is about the of law, Connell.
Let me dig into that a little bit. I want to ask you, I don't know how many people want me to dig into the weeds of, as you describe it, IEEPA, but I do want to, for a moment, a couple of things on the tablet. Number one, you talk about the economic damage or the potential of it. Here's the big import partners for Arizona. No surprise there, especially Mexico. Canada, Mexico, China at the top, but the European Union is right behind. Now, this emergency powers, this is the bullet point kind of summary of what the Emergency Economic Powers Act is. And I would go down to the last bullet point, right down here at the bottom. Congress has the power to end a national emergency at any time. There's been debate in Congress already. It doesn't seem like they're going to do this in terms of taking the power of the tariff back. But it does raise the question, isn't it on them, not you guys?
Well, I mean, it is on Congress first and foremost. You're absolutely right to point that out. And it is incredibly frustrating that especially Republicans in Congress have not decided to rein in this president from absolutely crushing our economy. I mean, as you noted, the president has already tanked the stock market. We are hearing that the Port of LA is 30% empty. We are on the verge of a situation in which our stores are going to have empty shelves, almost like we're back in COVID. And yet Congress has sat back and done nothing. So it is up to the AGs, the attorneys general of the state, to uphold the rule of law if Congress won't protect us.
I was talking to Chris Sununu, the former governor of New Hampshire, about this a little bit last night, and referenced your lawsuit had come out, year 12, plus, of course, Gavin Newsom in the California thing. And here's what his, even though I don't think he's not a huge tariff guy, but here's what his response was to the lawsuits.
That's a lot of political nonsense. That's states and certain governors and I get obviously why Gavin's doing it. He wants to kind of elevate himself to the president's level, and he's taking him on.
All right, so give us the response to that it's just pure politics.
It is not pure politics or nonsense. Tell that to every Arizonan in my state who are about to face an economic crisis and who are dealing with their 401ks that have been cratered by this president and these taxes in the form of tariffs. This is not political. This is 12 or 13 states and representing much of the nation's population who are saying no to this and who are saying we are going to uphold the law even if Congress and this president won't do it.
Well, we're going to follow it. We're following all things tariffs now. But Attorney General, thank you. Attorney General for the state of Arizona, Kris Mayes, thank you for coming on. We'll follow the lawsuit through the courts.
Thanks, Connell.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.